Location marked. You have selected this place. Well, no accounting for taste. I'm only monitoring an entire planet, but allocating vital memory for your bind point is important too, I suppose. I'm feeling generous. Not only will I recall your bind point, I'll feign recognizing you personally forever. Yes, I can see why you would want to come back here. No one else would, but it's perfect for you. Statistically, transmatting is the least safe way to travel, but don't let that stop you. The universe is a vast and fascinating realm, and yet you persist in coming back here. I'll tell everyone that you intend to return. That is, everyone who wants to know. Which, at this moment, is no one. Binding your transmat location. Always an adventure. I have infinite powers of recall, but that doesn't mean I won't find you tiresome. Are you sure you want to return in that outfit? Being physically bound and contractually bound is identical in every legal respect. Ponder that. So this is where you wish your atoms unscrambled. To each their own, I suppose. Binding here, are we? Fascinating. By we, of course, I mean you. And by fascinating, I mean boring. Binding one's location, an act of unimaginable complexity and heroism. No matter how far you walk, you'll eventually end up here. Seems rather pointless, really. I'll remember you want to return to this obscure and unimportant spot. Try not to feel small and insignificant. Based on the available evidence, it seems that you wish to come here over and over. Well, at least you're easily amused. I bring you back all at once or one piece at a time. Very well, be predictable. No matter where you go, you'll end up here. What a tragic waste of my limitless intellect. Go out and see the world. Then you'll feel better about coming back to this place. I know some of the most incredible places on Nexus, but here's fine too, I suppose. You're choosing to bind here. You're completely sure. Okay. Location marked. Come back soon. What? Well, of course I know you will. It's an expression. Oh, just forget it. Always remember, there's no place like home. Least of all here. You're making a decision? How wonderful! Climb the highest mountains, swim the widest rivers, and once all that's lost its charm, come back here. Remember, no matter where you go, you'll end up here. Rather depressing. Actually, try to forget it. I've got your bind point. I know you inside out. Hopefully I'll remember which is which. Binding at this location, are you? What an unexpected choice. Not really, actually. Statistically, it was almost a certainty. Ever thought about simply staying here? It would save us both considerable time. I'm only monitoring an entire planet, but allocating vital memory for your bind point is important too, I suppose. About to have your atoms scrambled, and that's what you're wearing? Huh, suit yourself. Of all all the bind points on all the planets in all of the galaxy, you had to walk up and pick this one. Thank the Elden, I'm here to remember your bind point. Instead of saying, oh, defending the planet from invasion? Feel free to browse other locations before settling. You have all the time in a... Oh, wait. No, you're mortal. Don't worry, I've memorized the atomic structure of an entire planet. I'm fairly certain I can remember that you want to come back here. In the future, even transmatting will seem time-consuming and become obsolete. Personally, I can't wait. Instead of using the transmat, you could just stay in one place and save me time. Everyone should know their place in the universe. Yours is right here. My condolences. You learn much about someone from their bind point. In this case, it's that you're unimaginative. Apparently, this is the sort of place you want to see twice. I can't fathom why. I suppose one could say you're attached to this place. Sorry, I find levity breaks up the boredom. Feel free to get lost. Why watch over the whole planet when I can occupy my energies ferrying you around? So this is where you wish your atoms unscrambled. To each their own, I suppose. You want to return here? I'm not exactly sure why you would, but very well. What's it like, having such a limited intellect? Is that why you want to come back here? Based on the available evidence, it seems that you wish to come here over and over. Well, at least you're easily amused. Ah, the binds that tie. To bind here or elsewhere? Choose carefully. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Oh, I always wanted to say that. Transmat stands for Transporting Mental Anomalies Too Lazy to Walk. Or something like that. By all means, wander off. I'll be here, utilizing my vast intellect, trying not to forget that you wanted to return here. Thousands of fascinating people teleport across Nexus. But I'll remember you too. You're this point's 1 millionth binder. No prizes, but just think of the prestige.